Let's do it again! What?
Listen to that V8, hey? How beautiful is this place? So cool. Might have been a long drive out, but it's well worth it. It's absolutely gorgeous. The watercolour is to die for. It's amazing. Alrighty, so this morning we've packed up from the Port Lincoln Tourist Park and we're headed out to the Lincoln National Park, but this time with the caravan in tow. So basically our stay at Port Lincoln Tourist Park was pretty good. The weather was a little bit ordinary most mornings, but we made the most of it, hey?
Yeah, towards the end of the day it's usually pretty good, or midday it starts sunning up, so that was alright. And then we're on the unpowered side too, so...
Yeah. The unpowered sites just seem to have heaps better views and you could just park up how you wanted to, and I don't know, it's all we needed, so...
Yeah, you still get to use all the facilities, so it's not like, so water's not really an issue.
And there actually were some water taps scattered around the unpowered area, so you could fill up if you wanted to.
A few people were doing the sneaky hookup, so...
Well, I don't know if it's even sneaky, the taps are sitting there, they don't say you're not allowed to use them, so... Anyway, so it was good, great place to stay, beautiful little town. We did some fun things there. We were lucky that the races were on, that was something different to do.
Yeah.
Then headed out to Memory Cove yesterday. So now we're headed into a little campground called September Beach, and it's kind of on sort of the opposite side, I guess, of the national park to where Memory Cove was yesterday.
Directly north, pretty much.
So basically it's a bitumen road most of the way out until you get to a track, and you turn down that track that's called Granite's Track, and that'll take you out to the campground. So we'll just have to wait and see what that track's like with the van. So it does say you can get out there with two-wheel drive, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. We did look at another campground called Engine Point, and when we get to September Beach, if our campground's not quite big enough for the party of two that we've got, we may end up at Engine Point. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I think that's a bit more of a rugged track getting out there, so we'll see what happens. But we'll probably go check out Engine Point as a campground anyway, so we'll be able to let you know if it's fun for caravans. So yeah, let's do it. The weather's a bit ordinary again today, but what can you do? Just gotta roll with it.
That's it.
Hard life. Alright, let's do it. So this is coming into the September Beach campground now, and this has got allocated site numbers, so you actually go on to the SA Parks webpage and you have to book in an actual site to stay at. It gives you the dimensions of the site and how many vehicles can be on there and all that sort of stuff, so you just go and suss it out.
Alright, so we're going to try and head in now to Engine Cove. It's easy, the campsites that are at the front bit are nice and easy on nice flat ground and everything like that, but there's a nice little hidden gem that's just around the corner there that we want to try and get to. The ground's a little bit rocky, it's a little bit windy here as usual. So we're just going to dump a bit of air out of the tyres now. Like if we're just doing a little trek in, I'm not going to worry about pulling the valves out, doing all that. We just go around with the old Nature's tyre deflator tool, 30 seconds, 40 seconds each tyre, just to take a little bit out. It's only not even 500 metres, so we're not going to go fast. We're just going slowly over some rougher terrain. So yeah, makes it just a bit easier. That way we're not going to do any damage.
All right, so we checked out September Beach, and even though we thought it was an awesome looking place, the spot that we could fit into or could go into really just wasn't ideal. The wind was sort of coming in the wrong direction and we just didn't really feel it. So we came back down to Engine Point, and we decided we'd check out some spots along here. So the go here is that you can just basically go and find a spot. You book, but you go and just pick whichever spot you like. There's no allocated sites. So we went into the main campsite, felt that it wasn't really, didn't really have the right spots for us. We're traveling with another family still, so we needed a big space. And then I looked on Google Maps and found that there was another big open clearing a little bit further along a rocky track. So we headed out that way. Had a look on foot just to make sure we'd be able to fit in, that we were happy with it. And then we decided that we would head down here with the van. So brought them down over a few rocks. Wasn't too bad. Mark just let the tyres down a bit, which was cool. And then we just headed down sort of a slight little hill and down to this nice big open space. And I tell you what, it was well and truly worth it, because check out this view that we've got now from our van. Absolutely amazing. So, you know, it just showed that it was really good to go and check things out and find somewhere that suited us. And this, I tell you what, you can't beat this. Right on top of the hill here, looking straight out over these beautiful rock pools. Heaps of cool rock pools down there for the kids to play in. The tides come in now, they're having a great time. It doesn't get better than this. Dolphins out here, just swimming, sort of headed that way. There they are, just beautiful. And this place is only $10 a night. Really, you can't go wrong, can you? No amenities, but who needs it when you've got this? Just beautiful.
How good's this for our backyard? So good. Spewing, we can't fly drones here because there is so much going on out at the water out there. We've got dolphins splashing and carrying on. Just a beautiful, picturesque waterfront, but we're not allowed to fly drones because we're in the national park, so it's so annoying. But anyway, it is what it is. Just gonna have to take it in. How good's this?
We've come over to the rocks here, just sort of a little bit to the left of where we're camping. You can kind of see our caravans up behind us there. And we found a really cool little fishing spot. So the boys have been out here for, I don't know, maybe half an hour or so. And basically every cast, they're just on. So finally, Mark seems to have broken the drought and has been able to get himself a few fish. So that's pretty cool.
Guess what? He caught another one.
There you go, he's caught another one. Not a bad little spot.
And Aaron even caught a Tommy Rough and we're using it as bait.
Cool. So you finally found a good fishing spot, honey?
Finally. It's only taken a bit, but we got here. Aaron thought it'd be a good spot out here. Nice little drop off. Well, you can't see it now, but when we were out here before, the sun was out and it was nice, so you can see a nice drop off there. So we've just been pretty much casting them out and pulling them in.
What'd you get?
Pretty good fighting fish too.
What sort of fish are you catching?
I'll I'll put it in down here.
Yeah, can't remember what they're
Oh my
called.
god. it's
We will
big.
find out.
Ludricks.
Ludricks, perhaps? Yep.
And some wrasse.
Wrasse, cool.
Wrasse. So yeah, pretty
you go.
cool.
Oh, yeah!
There we go.
Nice confident, Ethan.
That's it.
Oh!
Get the bucket,
Get the bucket. Got it.
Yeah. Oh,
Put it in.
good job.
Holy moly, that's like a catcher. He's
There
in.
you go.
Another one in the bucket.
Whoop, whoop. Alright, beep, 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 beep. Another one in there.
Oh.
Oh, you've caught a bird. Yeah. Really on?
Bucket, Esther?
Yeah! Bucket! Bucket! I'm on bucket!
Oi, that's a good one.
That's a goodie! Don't lose him!
Don't put him down the crack. That crack's okay.
He's sliding down the hole. I don't lose me rod.
Got it. Got it with my foot.
Hey Ethan, can you hold it please?
No, Ron. That's alright, I've got it with my foot.
Another good size one.
Oh, the thing is in. Right, Frank, put in your.
Nice teeth on that thing too.
Oh,
Alright, so with great positions come great obstacles. So obviously we're out here at Engine Point. Beautiful. But the problem we had to tackle was the slope. It's a fair bit of a slope where we tried to park up. So on my van, I've had to dig some holes for the tyres to go in, and you see that stabilizes pretty much no adjustment in it. And the one at the front's in a hole. But the real interesting one is Aaron's from Lotzy's Adventures. You should check his out. So we've gone a different angle with him. He's gone down the hill, and as you can see here, very low. I've had to drop his legs in a hole. Battery died. So you can see him, he's got his wheels in the ground, chocks on. But that's the payoff. So good. Well, the sun's just deciding to come out now, that's awesome. So as you can see, or you saw yesterday, we caught some mad fish. It was just around the point up here. We ended up with 10 blue-bellied wrasse and 1 luderick. So pretty good haul. We filled them all up this morning. Very nice. We'll have them tonight. But yeah, sometimes you've got to adapt to get into the good spots, but it's well worth it.
Alright, so we've left Lincoln National Park this morning. Pearl spot, hey?
Ripper of a spot.
It just
Absolute ripper.
goes to show that if you can't find the perfect campsite for you, then just go for a bit of a walk, see what you can find.
Yeah, keep looking.
Yeah,
And obviously having Google Earth or Wikicamps looking at the map, you can
Yeah.
see stuff and go, oh hang on, there's a big spot over there, wonder what's there. And go check it out. It's so good.
you never know what you'll find, hey?
That's it.
So yeah, awesome. Great place to go, check out. You know, if you're down this way, definitely try to lock in a couple of days to go spend down at the National Park there at Lincoln, because that was awesome.
Yeah, and there's plenty of little campsites scattered all around the place, so you're not just, like, got to go to one spot. And
No.
then it's all within 15-20 minutes of each other anyway, so we just stayed in the one spot and drove around and checked everything out. It was really good.
Very cool. Alright, so now we're heading towards Coffin Bay. So we went back into Port Lincoln and dumped the toilet, got water, things like that. Heading towards Coffin Bay, and we're going to actually camp tonight out at Yankee Bay, which is in the Coffin Bay National Park. So we're doing 2 nights out there, and we'll spend some time tomorrow going driving on some of the beaches up in Coffin Bay before we start heading further north. So yeah, looking forward to the end of this week. We're actually have hired a boat, so we can actually just do what everybody else does and head out in a boat and hopefully catch some fish.
Yeah. pretty successful fishing yesterday. We caught about 10 or 11 good sized fish off the rocks there, so hopefully that's just a intro to boat life.
Yeah, maybe we're back on as far as fish go, hey?
Yeah, that or Aaron's a really good luck charm, the guy we're travelling with.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm hoping we get some King George whiting out of the boat though.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. But anyway, so off to Coffin Bay and out to the national park today.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer, meadows of our youth, 107 days, recalling.
Whoa! Ready? Let's see if I
So
can
we've
do
just
it.
come down here to Avoid Bay.
Ready? 1, 2.
Absolutely beautiful. The water is just like glassy, it's really open and exposed, but it's just absolutely beautiful. The cliff faces along here have kind of all eroded and made like little caves and things along the way. It's an absolutely beautiful spot. Definitely worth a visit.
We can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. Blue, and you are shades of gray, living day to day. Even when we're free, it's true. The difference is the same. The colors always change, but the song is the same now. In June, lifting us higher. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
So that's the Yankee Bay campground just up there on the opposite side of the bay. So we've just come around to have a look at the big Yankee Bay campground. And yeah, so you can see how that's sort of set up there next to the bay. It's pretty rough going out to big Yankee Bay, so a bit of soft sand. Whoa.
Yeah, boy.
So needless to say, not for caravans. In fact, I don't know that you'd tow too much, except for maybe a quite a light soft floor or off-road camper trailer or something. So yeah, so we're just at little, well not little, it's just called Yankee Bay. Yankee Bay.
Okay, Yankee
Yankee Bay campground.
I may be over exaggerating because I like to hear the sound of the engine.
All right, so we're all set up here at Yankee Bay campground, which has some really unusual sites. They're a lot of them are these real drive-through type sites. So you've got a big driveway on one side and another big driveway coming in on the other. And it's not for through traffic, it's just for you in your own sort of drive-through site. So that's kind of cool, but a bit unusual and a bit weird when you've got 2 caravans to park up, but that's all good. There's a fair few sites in here. I think there's like 28 or 30 or odd sites, and some of them are smaller ones, and then there's some bigger ones as well. These ones down here are all sort of down on the waterfront. You get some waterfront views, and there's some that are up a little bit higher as well. So it's not a bad little spot. It's in sort of this little cove part, like inlet part of Yankee Bay. And there are nice clean drop toilets here as well, which is nice to see. There's quite a few of them sort of scattered throughout the campground here. So it's a beautiful little place. Nice spot to base yourself if you're checking out Coffin Bay National Park. Very cool. today we have left our campsite and we're off to tackle the Coffin track, for want of a better name.
Fill us with confidence.
So this track is going to go out to 7 Mile Beach. You can follow it all the way up to the tip of the national park, but it's about a 3-hour drive from the campground out to there. So we're thinking we might just do part of that and then head across to the other side of the island, not the island, but the tip, to Sensation Bay and check that out as well. So we're expecting probably about an hour 45. So we're expecting about an hour 45 or so of forward driving all the way out to there. But we might stop off at 7 Mile Beach along the way and have a swim and hang out there for a bit. We'll just see. So Mark will pop a map up now so you can see where it is that we actually travelled to. And yeah, hopefully it should make for a good day.
Yeah, the weather's really good. It was actually sunny. Yeah. Which is good for us. So
yeah, beautiful weather this morning. So hopefully we can have a really lovely day out here in the national park. Bump our way along.
Obviously it is, yeah, it's a bumpy track. There's sand, there's rocks, there's everything. So yeah, just tyre pressures and slow and steady.
Yep.
Don't want to do any damage, pop tyres or anything like that. So we're just going to take it easy. That's why we sort of left a bit earlier than what we'd usually leave if we were going somewhere. So allow that bit of extra time.
So you pop out from the sort of shrubby track and out onto the beach here, and I believe you take this for quite a bit as part of the track down towards 7 Mile Beach. Not too bad a beach to drive on. It's a bit soft coming onto the sand, but it's all good.
I think that might be the high tide mark there, so
Yeah.
I don't know how tidal this is either.
Yeah, so make sure you do check out the tides. High tide's not until 6 o'clock tonight or something, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning now, so we should be alright. Made it out here to Sensation Beach. Track wasn't too bad. It took us probably about an hour and a half from the campground. And as you get to sort of the end here, there's this sand dune that I'm walking up at the moment that goes up and over to the beach. The boys have just walked it and it's a bit soft to drive up, so I'm not going to drive up, so I'll just take you over to have a look. You can hear the higher we get up, it's actually getting quite windy up here, so this isn't the place for us to hang out today. Alright, so here it is. This is Sensation Beach. It's a beautiful beach out here, but it's just not the day for it.
Alright, made it to the next spot, which is more northwest of the tip. We're at Mullalong Beach, and you can't get down to the beach driving, but just do a bit of a walk, and there we go.
So this is coming in here to Point Sir Isaac, so right on the tip of the national park. It's absolutely beautiful. We're making good time on the track, so we thought we may as well put in the effort and come right up to the tip. And it's certainly paid off. It's beautiful.
Go, looks like we're at the point, very tip, Coffin Bay National Park.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have to stick a sticker on there. Good job.
Yeah.
Spot the kids up on the dune. So we've stopped here at 7 Mile Beach for lunch. So we kind of went up, did all the way up to the tip. Don't mind my lip, by the way. It's so burnt that I've just got to put this on. Anyway, went all the way up, went to Point Sir Isaac, right at the tip. Sort of checked out all the tracks up there, all the beaches up that way. And then we've just come down here, we've stopped at 7 Mile Beach. So we will hang here, have some lunch, kids will have a swim, play on the sand dunes. Should make for a good rest of the day. We just need these clouds to go off a little bit and give us more sunshine, and it'll be a perfect day. So it's a great little spot, really cool. The beach is really protected here, great for the kids. That's great. Coffin Bay National Park, it's beautiful. Just gonna come down here and check out what Mark's doing. Not quite sure, he's having a little play with the car. Let's see what he's up to, eh?
He's making a bit of a funny noise on further inspection. Looks like she's sausaged.
Oh. Oh dear.
Still a little bit frozen, so we're doing the old cruiser defrost. Nice hot bonnet. Give it 10 minutes and she'll be all good to go.
Defrost those sausages.
Improvise.
Are you tired, Dad?
Oh yeah.
Let's just go. Tag along. We can stop now.
Apparently, this is a good thing to do.
Get some.
Come on. Whew. She's steep.
She's not good.
You tired, buddy?
Yep. So tired.
That's a steep way up.
Yep. So hard, but you can't even get down. I'm puffed.
Woo! Windy.
Woo. Woo. Now you have to run down. 3, 2, 1, go! Hey,
Oh, I sweat. Oh. Woo-hoo. Oh, action cam, action cam. Whew. Oh no, we've had an injury. Yay! You did that on purpose.
Did not.
They even got me max tracks out for me.
They're a little bit spaced unevenly though.
One tire at a time. You don't really even need them, but they're just good to be there. It's a good help.
Help you up the hill.
Thank you, SA Parks.
Farm Beach. This is where we're camping at the moment. And yeah, we have actually hired a boat. So we thought that'd be something fun to do here. You can launch the boat anywhere here on the beach, and we just thought that it'd be pretty cool. The new addition to our toys. How's it going, Dad?
I feel like I'm at a country hoedown. Made it up here for the lookout, for the sunset. Have a look at that. There's even a pot of dolphins just splashing around down there. That's really cool. What a view. Alright, you're going to be on. So look beautiful. Done.
I ripped a hole in my pants.
What?
I ripped a hole in my pants. Right in my bum.
Good job.
Yeah. It's just beautiful. Good spot. Old mate's just picking on me.
So, the next video, got a good setup here. Day water speech. How is it, Dad?
It's how good is it? Don't drop your snag though. If you drop that, you ain't getting another one. Yeah, how about we just do this?
It's yummy.
Very yummy. Whoa.